Hello friends, today we will discuss Bandura's theory of learning, which is also known as social cognitive theory, which has been evolved from his earlier social learning theory. So core concepts of Bandura theory is first reciprocal determinism. Human behavior is shaped by dynamic interplay of three factors. He says that there are three factors which determine the human behavior. First is personal factors, which include thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. Then comes behavior, which is action. Then environment influences his behavior, which include social and physical surroundings. These elements influence each other in a continuous feedback loop, not one directional behavior from environment on alone. All interact. Second is observational learning, that is modeling. By observing, behavior is learned. Learning occurs not just through direct experience, but by watching others. According to Bandura, success to successfully learn through observation, one must pay attention to the behavior, retain what is observed, be able to reproduce it, and have motivation to do so. This is vividly illustrated by the Bobo doll experiment where children mimic the aggressive behavior they observed. Third is self-efficacy. This is the belief in one's own ability to succeed in specific tasks. It influences goal setting, effort, persistence, and motivation. Response to challenges, that is, high self efficacy leads to embracing challenges, but low self efficacy leads to avoidance of challenges. Self efficacy is built through mastery, experience, and observing others. Encouragement also helps in it and managing emotional states. Fourth is cognitive process. Bandura emphasized that cognitive mediation plays a vital role. People actively process and interpret what they observe. They are not passive recipients. Whatever they see, the things affect them. Rather, thoughts, beliefs, and reasoning influence whether an observed behavior will be imitated. Bandura's theory in action. Example, a student and basketball confidence. We can understand Bandura's theory with this example. Personal, the student believes they are good at basketball, high self-efficacy. Behavior shows high self-efficacy is there, so practice regularly and volunteers for extra drills. Environment, coaches and teammates offer praise and encouragement. These factors reinforce each other, boosting confidence, increasing effort, and further enhancing skill, demonstrating reciprocal determinism. Real world insights, education, teachers who model problem solving strategies and foster students' self efficacy can dramatically enhance learning outcomes. Media influence, how media influences observing pro, pro-social or aggressive behaviors in media can shape real world attitudes and actions, highlighting the importance of what behaviors are modeled and reinforced. So, it means reciprocal determinism, behavior, personal factors, environments all influence each other. Observational learning is done through learning by watching others, not just by a direct reinforcement. Self efficacy belief in one's ability, shaping behavior and persistence. Cognitive processes, internal thought processes that mediate learning and imitation. So we can say that Bandura's theory shifts the focus from behaviorism, stimulus response model to a richer understanding of human learning, one that includes cognition, observation, belief, and personal agency.